Welcome back to 16 by 9, the bigger picture.
Most brides keep it a secret from the groom, but Kate Middleton is keeping it a secret from the entire world. Her wedding dress, the ultimate centerpiece of any fairy tale wedding. But Kate's gown isn't the first to capture the world's imagination. Here again is our Allison Bushnick.
There's the wedding, but what the world is really waiting for is this: the dress, where high fashion meets fairy tale. And in this story, there's a real prince and his bride. What Kate Middleton will wear on the big day is a closely guarded secret. And if you think no one cares about Kate's dress, look at this. It's the hottest ticket in town, sold out, lining up to see history and fashion.
People have come from as far away. I think last report was 48 states and Canada, really coming from great distances to see this exhibition.
Here at the Grand Rapids Art Museum in Michigan, the big draw is this: the late Princess Diana's wedding dress, on tour 30 years later.
It still is a magical dress. It was worn for a magical day, and it fit a princess. There's a picture of her where she's coming out of her carriage, and her veil's blowing and her train is out and she's covered in her veil. And it's just magical. It was happiness. I think it was something bright and hopeful. I'm going to cry a little bit.
Considered the world's most famous wedding gown, the hand-sewn dress with that 25-foot long train, a work of art for a beloved princess, still has star power.
There's a lot of people that loved her.
A traveling team packs and unpacks the dress with precision and care to protect the precious heirloom. And wherever the dress goes, crowds follow. David Emanuel was there that day in the cathedral with Diana. He was one of Diana's wedding dress designers. Relatively unknown at the time, once Diana stepped out of the glass carriage, David was catapulted to fame. He knows firsthand the intense scrutiny Kate's dress designer will face.
It's got to be young, because she's young. It's got to be suit her, it's got to be flattering. It's got to be, I should imagine it's going to be very slim, but it's got to have some drama about it because it's a royal wedding. The world is going to be waiting, so no pressure.
But it's pressure that any designer around the world would welcome. You could call creating Kate's dress winning the design Oscars.
Everybody wants to do the dress for Kate. I think it's all of us, we have a dream, all the designers. And it's like a dream to make a dress for the princess, for the queen. And as a designer, we wanted to make dream come true.
Inez DeSanto is a luxury wedding dress designer in Toronto. Her haute couture creations are worn by brides all over the world, but not a princess yet.
Crystals, all crystals, okay? And everything is done by hand, all the crystals. See? It has a lot of details, you know.
As soon as she heard about the royal engagement, she submitted her portfolio to Kate's people and started creating a gown fit for a princess.
This is the dress I designed for Kate.
And do you love it?
I love it. I wish she loved it the way I love it. The elegance of the wedding gown, her personality, the place. I thought about everything. The most important thing I thought about the material, the design, the beadwork, everything by hand.
Even though it would be her dream come true, Inez admits the design honors should, and most certainly will, go to someone British.
I think it's very important. I think it's the more clever thing she can do, because it's very important for the country, and she will be a princess, you know, like they have to choose their own country.
So will Kate be able to keep the dress a secret until April the 29th? For Diana's dress, the Emanuels hired security guards. They even left fake fabric in the trash. For Kate, there are rumors that she has multiple dresses being designed to keep the secret secret.
I think people can speculate and are speculating, but no one will know until we're all glued to the screen, or if you're very lucky to be there.
Christina McDowell is an image consultant for Holt Renfrew.
You'll see the next morning, if not wee hours of the night, there'll be copies made all across the world. People want a piece of this royal spectacle, of this royal celebration.
All part of the fairy tale. The bride, the dress, a little intrigue, and of course, a handsome prince.
Coming up on 16 by 9.
Just another day.
The day at the office.
Yeah.
That's all coming up